Hey guys, this is Ackley TAC4427 here with, well, looks like it's been a while since I've actually done one of these right about now, but yeah, looks like I'm back once again with a brand new update video for all of you guys, so yeah. Quite frankly, it's been a long time since I've actually done one of these for quite some time because I've been really busy with, of course, you know, finishing up college and, of course, working on plenty of really big videos that I've already got lined up for sure, and many of which I've already got out for the past several months for sure. So yeah, I guess you can pretty much get the clear picture on, of course, that one, and, well, probably by the time this video goes live right about now, it is officially Labor Day right about now, so yeah. Guess it kind of makes sense that I would actually get this out on Labor Day for sure, because I've got plenty of stuff that I've got going on for the next few days for sure, many of which for the next week that I've been meaning to get out for sure, So yeah, I guess it's quite fitting that, of course, I would actually go for the round for sure, so yeah. I guess right about now, I think I must not waste any more time to, of course, actually blabber on, of course, what's going on with me for sure. I think it's about time that we go ahead and get right on to the updates on what will be going on for, well, for the rest of this year. That will lean more towards what I have planned for next year for sure. So yeah. Quite thinking that I will go ahead and mention that for sure. So yeah, with that being said, let's get right to it. Now, for starters, I think it's actually quite fitting that we should go ahead and kickstart, of course, this update video with, of course, one thing that I've recently got myself back into. I'm actually going to be doing more of right now, and that being, of course, well, some upcoming conventions that I've got coming up. So yeah, looks to me like we've actually got a brand new convention thrown into it right about now, and boy, it looks like I'm really excited for, of course, this one, and of course, I might as well go ahead and get this out right about now. So I guess for the convention I'm going to be coming back to this year is, of course, RetroGameCon. So yeah, if you actually know me hands down for the past 4, 5, 6 years when I actually went to that one. RetroGameCon is, of course, my all-time favorite convention that I always love going to pretty much every single year for sure. And, well, looks like this year is actually going to be really incredible, as it'll be the first time in about 3 years since I've actually been to, of course, the said convention for sure. So yeah, I'm actually proud to say that we are officially coming back to, of course, RetroGameCon this year, and of course, if I can pull up its website right now for details. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, looks like it'll be taking place once again at the On-Center Convention Center up in Syracuse, New York. This time from October 8th through the 9th. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, that one right now. But those are the exact dates and, of course, where it's going to be held this year. And I'm really excited to go this year. So yeah, and of course, unlike the last past years, where, of course, I actually did go only one day only, particularly on Saturday. This year, I'm actually going to be going for the entire weekend for sure. And interesting enough, if you followed me on my social media sites, I have already got my lineup of course, what cosplays I'm going to be wearing this year, particularly my Ballerina Barbara cosplay on Saturday, and of course, I'll be going as Amber on Sunday, so yeah, 2 Genshin Impact cosplays all in one weekend, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So I guess with that being said, if you want a little bit more information, then by all means, go check out the con through its website, yeah, right down over here with and of course with the link down in the description box below, where you can pretty much see more information on, of course, who else is going to be there, and of course where you can buy tickets to get yourself registered. So yeah, I guess I guess you can pretty much get the clear picture on that. So yeah, by all means, definitely go check the con out. And if you actually see me here for the entire weekend right about now, then by all means, please come on up to me and say hi. I would definitely love to see all of you there. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so now that I've actually got RetroGameCon out of the way, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about the next thing that I need to talk about for sure is, of course, stuff revolving around my personal life for sure. And so far, I think for the past several months for sure, things have actually gotten quite steady right about now because, yeah, truth be told, I think ever since I actually graduated college back a few months ago in May, I've actually really kept myself fully afloat on, of course, being on taking on life after my classes at college for sure. So yeah, things have actually been quite steady for sure, and I'm really thrilled to finally get things out of the way for sure. Because yeah, 8 whole years taking classes and stuff can actually be very stressful for sure. So yeah, I'm actually really glad to actually finally get that done. And I guess the only question remains: what am I going to be doing afterwards? Right about now. Well, I think that I'm trying to figure out for sure. In fact, I'm keeping my hopes up to, of course, actually do some stuff, like, of course, do some internships, and, of course, plan some visits to some actual film studios for sure, and get all the basics down for, well, I'll eventually pursue my future career path on film and television, and I'm also hoping to do some like workshops and classes later on to also pursue a career on Broadway for sure. So yeah, only time will tell on, of course, that front, but I will eventually get there when the time comes for sure. And let's not forget to mention, aside from, of course, keeping myself up with what video projects I got planned out, according to, of course, my idea board that is currently on the side to me that you can barely see right about now. I've also been keeping myself safe with, of course, with me and my family for sure, just to keep things fully in midst on, of course, where we need to be for sure. And let's not forget to mention, I am still keeping my hopes up that some point around later on in the near future, I still have plans still to actually move out of my parents' place very soon, to have a place of my own very soon, which I am still shooting to actually plan out later on very soon, but I'll know when the time comes for, of course, that front. I'm not abandoning that entirely. It's still in the yeah, it's still in the works for sure. But only time and money will be the judge of the hag for sure. So but needless to say, I guess with all that stuff that I should mention, particularly stuff right around after college for sure. It's actually been quite steady for, of course, me and my personal life, hands down. So yeah, I'm keeping my hopes up to eventually get to where I need to be for sure. Again, may take time and money, but I will get there later on for sure. But needless to say, I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so now that I've got that done, and of course, what I need to get out, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about another thing that I should mention. Now, before I can go ahead and get right on to talking about the shows and video projects that I've got in the works right about now, and with plenty more that I've got lined up in the near future, there is one thing that I need to address right about now that is actually going to be coming our way for, of course, when I'll celebrate exactly 15 years since I've actually started making videos for sure. So for starters, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about this right here, particularly is, of course, my logo for my channel for sure. Now, typically, when you actually see it, it still looks pretty normal for sure, but if I can actually do a little massive change up right about now with a quick snap of the finger, let's see what you think that I would go from this to this. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, looks like from what you're seeing right about now, what you're seeing right about now is, of course, a brand new logo for my channel. So yeah, you actually can see, of course, how well detailed and how colorful it actually looks. So yeah. Needless to say, it actually does look, really, really good, hands down, and of course, that was, of course, organized by, of course, a good friend of mine that I know of, who's Melissa, who originally goes by the name Galaxy Days Harg on Etsy for sure, but yeah, needless to say, she actually crafted a brand new logo for my channel, and I have to say, it looks really, really great, hands down. So yeah, I guess if anything, I've been hinting at, of course, a new logo for my channel for quite some time now, and thankfully, this is actually pretty much what I need, hands down, and you might be wondering, what does my new logo have to do with, of course, what's going on with my channel for next year and beyond? Well, that's actually quite interesting that I have to state about now, because yeah, on top of course, pretty much a new logo that I actually got, if I can pulling out right now. So yeah, I guess on top of all of that, I've of course got some brand new business cards right now. So yeah, I guess right about now, I've of course got a brand new set of business cards that I got, all thanks to, of course, the kind people at Vistaprint, which you can definitely see by the box right about now. So yeah, I guess, if anything, I've actually, dumped my old, business cards, away, and of course I, got brand new ones, for, sure, and before you ask, yes, I am gonna be giving those away, for, sure, starting with, of course, RetroGameCon that's, coming up that I did talk about earlier, so yeah. I guess, quite fitting that, I would actually, mention this, for, sure, because, yeah, with, pretty much the new logo and the new business cards I've actually got, you're going to be starting to see some massive changes for, of course, this channel, starting all the way from next year all the way to beyond for sure. So yeah, I guess right about now, I think I know for the past decade for sure, I've always kept myself really nice and steady for, of course, what I'm doing for, of course, this channel for some time, but I knew right away that I think I still want to keep the spirit of course, this channel alive, but at the same time, however, I think I also want to give it a really nice facelift for sure, so yeah, and of course, for next year, 2023, all the way to beyond all of that, the changes are definitely going to be happening for sure, and that facelift is already in the works right about now, and I couldn't help but say that I am really, really excited for, of course, all that for sure, because yeah, I think it will actually mark pretty much a brand new era for, of course, what will be going on for, of course, the future of my YouTube career, hands down. So yeah, I guess if anything, I'm really looking forward to it, hands down. And I bet all of you guys are wondering when are the changes are gonna be start to, of course, kick itself in for sure. Well, currently, as of right now, we're currently slated to start beginning the massive changes for, of course, what I'm doing on YouTube, starting right around after RetroGameCon for sure, because yeah, we've actually got plenty of good ideas that we want to get underway to do something a little bit different for, of course, my videos for sure. So yeah, but not to worry, you're still gonna get the same old stuff from me as a normal blog, but only some things different entirely, just to stray away from, of course, what I'm currently doing now. So yeah, I think it's actually quite fitting that I would actually state that right about now. Like, of course, you're not only gonna get a brand new logo for, of course, this channel for sure, but also a brand new slogan that I did showcasing my business cards briefly, and hopefully I think will probably be in the works for, of course, a brand new channel trailer for both of my YouTube channels for sure, and even some new outros for sure. So yeah, that is currently in the works right now, and we're hoping to get those underway for sure. So yeah, we're hoping to start work on prepping ourselves for some new changes for, of course, my channels entirely starting right around after RetroGameCon, and those won't kick in until all the way until right around next year for sure, just to get some things out of the way for sure, because yeah, I still think it's pretty much neat at this point, and I'm still looking forward to it hands down. And yeah, as much as I really do like the regular old outro that I do in all of my videos for sure, maybe I think it's about time that I will shorten it down a bit and just end the video right there, and then play the outro telling all of you guys to, of course, follow me on my social media, like, comment, and subscribe, and plenty of other stuff that I should mention for sure. So yeah, needless to say, I'm really looking forward to the changes coming our way for, of course, our channels very, very soon. And trust me when I say it's going to be well worth it, hands down, because yeah, you're still going to get the same old stuff from me as normal, but only with a brand new facelift for sure. So yeah, really looking forward to it, hands down, and I'm super excited. Alright, so now that I've actually got that out of the way, now we can go ahead and talk about the shows and video projects that I've currently got slated up for sure that I'm hoping to actually work on for sure. For starters, is of course, again, probably the most obvious one, Thomas and Friends Island of Sodor Adventure. So yeah, I know a lot of you guys are still waiting on, of course, what's going on for, of course, pretty much the progress right now regarding my Thomas series that I'm still hoping to eventually work on for sure. Well, thankfully, we've actually made some really good progress for sure. So far, I think currently pretty much all of the 8 episodes for sure, pretty much, or should I should say, yeah, or should I say right about now, 8 out of the 15 episodes so far are currently written out as we speak, all saying good to go. So yeah, I guess if anything, we've actually made really good progress development-wise on Thomas and Friends Island of Sodor Adventures for sure. So yeah, probably been a long time coming up for sure, and thankfully I did manage to gain some time. Yeah, pretty much I gained some time in between my classes at college during my spring 2022 semester not too long ago to get those out of the way. And yeah, like I said, I've actually made good progress so far. So yeah, so far, I think for a good number of course, these episodes I've already got written out. The first drafts were, of course, already written out as we speak, and we're hoping to, of course, do some possible revisions on them for a later draft for sure. And yeah, once we actually get those all the way done, those will be sent out to our voice actors for sure to record their lines and stuff to get those out and about for sure. So yeah, I'm still keeping my hopes up that we'll eventually start working on that for sure, because it is probably my most ambitious project that I've done, that I've been wanting to get done for quite some time now, ever since I first announced that I would actually reboot my Thomas series entirely. So yeah. Trust me when I say this is actually a really big project compared to the other big projects that I've actually done. And something this big takes time, people, so yeah. And that's saying a whole lot, given for the fact that I've been making out just fine with, of course, my new editing software, Premiere Pro CS6, for quite some time now. So yeah. Pretty much in between all that, and plus pretty much retiring Adobe Premiere Elements 9 to making the full transition to Premiere Pro CS6, I think it's quite fitting that I'm going to actually do that for sure. And thankfully, if you have seen most of my recent video projects that I've actually done, you would actually know that I've been working out just fine. And yeah, that's actually saying a whole lot, because I actually really am loving Premiere Pro CS6 more and more, as opposed to pretty much Premiere Elements 9 because for the former that I actually mentioned, that's allowed me to, of course, get out plenty of big video projects that I got lined up faster entirely, and thankfully I can browse through, of course, my internet browser in between, of course, while I'm editing the video and exporting the video entirely. So yeah, needless to say, that's pretty much what I can say on that, and I think, I guess if anything, I am hoping the same thing will be said for, of course, my reboot to Thomas and Friends Island of Sodor Adventures that I got lined up for sure, because, yeah, I'm really, liking, of course, what I'm seeing right now in terms of development for sure, and I'm hoping that momentum will actually keep on going for when we'll actually get that underway. So yeah, and I guess in terms of when we'll finally get it out, that's still in the works right now. Depending on how much we'll actually get done, maybe I think we'll shoot to have it out either by next year or somewhere around in 2024. So yeah, only time will tell, of course, that front for sure. So yeah, and I know after I get done with, of course, all 15 episodes to season 1, I may take some time to myself to ease myself down to finally get it done for sure, and if I ever gain the confidence, I will eventually work out on possible seasons 2 and 3 for sure, but yeah, we'll leave that for the future to decide once I get season 1 of course, my main Thomas series out of the way, so. But yeah, needless to say, I am keeping my hopes up. I will eventually get it out for all of you guys. Fingers crossed on that one. Alright, so now that I've got Thomas and Friends Island of Sodor Adventures out of the way, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about the next thing that I should mention for sure, and that being, of course, my review series Family Movie Collaboration. So yeah, I still know a lot of you guys are still pretty much really excited to, of course, see on what I've got lined up for, of course, that said show, and don't worry, I am still planning to, of course, bring back that said show hands out, and plus, if you actually did see my memories video that I did talking about my time making Family Movie Collaboration, you would actually know that I really had a fun time, of course, making that said review series, even if I did try my best to pretty much get out my reviewer side of me for sure, so. But yeah, needless to say, I am still keeping my hopes up to bring back a Family Movie Collaboration for sure, and plus, as I actually did mention, like I said, there are going to be some massive changes to, of course, the format for, of course, that said show, because yeah, I think I know my main priority for when I'll get season 3 done once I get done with, of course, the remaining 6 episodes to season 2, those being the first 4 Michael Bay Transformers movies, plus Pokemon the first movie, and of course the live-action Attack on Titan movie. I am still keeping my hopes up to do some massive changes to it to actually make it my own for sure, which is something I've actually done in most of my recent video projects that I've actually done that almost did carry out most of the elements that I've picked up from Family Movie Collaboration. So yeah. I'm still keeping my hopes up that I will do exactly that, and plus, you're still gonna get the normal old stuff from, of course, that said review show, like, of course, based on what I'm seeing in my DVD and Blu-ray collection I currently have right now, I've got a ton of movies that I've always wanted to, of course, talk about for sure, and it's not just movies that I want to talk about this show, yeah, on this show for sure. I still want to dabble into, of course, talking about some TV shows, books, theme park rides, and maybe even some Japanese anime for sure. So yeah, I still want to keep the show as it is, basically on me reviewing whatever I want for sure, while, yeah. So, yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I would say for, of course, the Haga from hands down, so yeah, but don't worry about a thing. Once I actually do gain the confidence, and I do get some massive video projects out and about right now, I do promise that I am currently planning on bringing back a Family Movie Collaboration for sure, because, yeah, got a whole lot to, of course, to actually get out for sure, and I'm really excited to see what the future will have in store for us. Alright, so now that I've actually got that out of the way, I think I might as well talk about the next thing that I need to talk about, and this is something I definitely need to address right about now, and that being, of course, the future of course, one of my now former shows, Thomas's Adventures with Sam the ThomasFan1 and Ackley TAC4427, as well as, of course, its movie, Thomas and the pretty much its own take on Thomas and the Magic Railroad, so yeah, I guess I know a lot of you guys were really devastated for sure when I posted my video back in July saying that I'm officially retiring that show for sure, and yeah, I am a little bit devastated on myself, but I figure it is the right time for it to finally let it go for sure, So yeah, I guess if anything, in terms of its future ramp now, I think currently as of right now, since I've decided that I'm officially done with it for sure, because I did whatever I could with, of course, with what goes on for it. I guess maybe I guess it is the right call for me to actually pretty much call it quits for the show and move on to other projects. And luckily enough, if you have been keeping up on the second channel, yeah, on my second channel, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, where, of course, it is actually the main hub for Thomas's Adventures with Sam the ThomasFan1 and Ackley TAC4427, it's actually still currently doing a fine ramp now, especially with, of course, Thomas Narration Redubs a la mode, currently, now residing on my second channel for sure, to which I will actually go more into depth on later on in this video for sure, yeah, but yeah, needless to say, that doesn't mean I'm actually pretty much deleting all the episodes on, of course, that show that I actually mentioned. No, I'm still gonna keep all 3 seasons of course, me and Sam's Adventures with Thomas currently online for, of course, for all of you guys to actually watch, just for the sake of nostalgia for sure. So yeah, and I guess in terms of course, it's a future right, but like I said, since I've decided that we've decided to call it quits for, of course, that show, I think I guess if anything, that does also mean that seasons 4 and of course a possible 5th season are sadly canceled, and I guess in terms of course, its take on Thomas and the Magic Railroad ramp, and now that too is sadly canceled for sure, But needless to say, that doesn't mean for the latter that I'm actually pretty much killing that off entirely. Oh no, I'm actually I may actually do something with part of course, what we've got about and how just for all of you guys to actually see for yourself for sure. And again, I am actually shooting to, of course, do a video talking about my time and my memories working on, of course, that show for sure. But yeah, I may do something to help liven things up a bit about and how So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, the hang front hands down, but yeah, I won't say what it is, but that's something you'll have to figure out for sure. But yeah, I guess until then, I think I still stand by my word in saying that this chapter, of course, that said show has officially came to an end for sure. So, and I guess, like I say, it's currently unknown, of course, what Sam the ThomasFan1 thinks of course, me wanting to retire from, of course, that said show, and whether or not he would actually agree with me hands down, because, yeah, currently, as of right now, he hasn't been on YouTube for quite some time now, and yeah, probably I think that's one of the main factors for sure. I think, for Sam the ThomasFan1, whether or not he will continue on with, of course, YouTube and stuff, it's currently unknown as we speak, but yeah, I guess retiring that said show is, of course, what I can do for now, for sure. So, but hopefully, I think when the time comes, and if we're actually up for it, we might actually bring it back for sure for, like, say, one last hurrah, or, of course, do, like, a little revival, of course, the hang up. But again, we're gonna leave that for the future to decide on that one. But for now, I think it's about time that pretty much that chapter on the on this book has officially came to a close. Rambound House. So yeah, it's sad to say goodbye to, of course, me and Sam's adventures with Thomas entirely. But for now, I think it's for the best, and I think it is actually best to actually pursue other video projects that I got lined up for sure. Which, thankfully, next topic, please. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, I think we might as well go ahead and move on to play other video projects or shows that I've got lined up. And I think the next one is, of course, another obvious one, which is, of course, WTPU, aka What the Pickup. So yeah, first of all, I think before I can dive right into, of course, we'll go on for the future for, of course, that said show. I think for starters, let me say right about now, as a couple things right about now, thank you for not only pretty much tuning into, of course, the latest season that I currently got several episodes up for the past 8 months right about now, but also a big thank you as well for, of course, letting us pretty much make it past well over 100 episodes for sure. So yeah, interesting enough, I never thought it would actually make it this far right by now, and I'm actually really quite thrilled to finally do so right about now. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for, of course, all that, and I'm really quite thrilled on how well it turned out. So yeah, and of course, there's no need to, of course, actually talk about it in full detail. Like I said, there's still going to be plenty more episodes I've currently got lined up as we speak that I've always wanted to do for some time. So yeah, I think some point around this month, I am going to be doing one episode, some point around later on, revolving around my amiibo collection, which you can see from part of the shelf right behind me. Or yeah, you can see from, of course, the corner of that shelf right over there where my finger is right about now. So yeah, I'm hoping to do an episode of that said show some point around this month, talking about my amiibo collection for sure, just to see on how much I've collecting and how much it's grown ever since I first started collecting them from my time getting some games and, of course, playing on my Wii U to where we are right now with, of course, the Nintendo Switch, and let's not forget to mention my new Nintendo 3DS, in addition to all that. So yeah, I've got a lot to talk about for, of course, that's an episode coming up, but I'll definitely let you guys know for when that'll finally come around for sure. And of course, since I did mention RetroGameCon, I am hoping to do an episode, of course, on my haul on that Sega convention once I do eventually go back, once I did come back from, of course, my time there on some point around next month. But yeah, that'll definitely be in the works for sure. And of course, I'll do another episode revolving around my DVD and Blu-ray collection and see how much it's grown for the past year. And of course, in addition to all that, I think we couldn't also forget to mention pretty much the stuff I'll get revolving around my birthday and of course Christmas coming up later this year. So yeah. And yeah, those are currently the episodes I currently got lined up for sure, so I hope to actually get those done for sure, and I may actually throw in maybe one or two extras if I ever feel the need to actually do so, hands down, for sure. But yeah, needless to say, probably all the way until the end of this year, there are going to be plenty more episodes of course, WTPU coming up very, very soon. And let's not forget to mention, yeah, I think once we actually wrap up Season 7 for sure, like I said, for next year, we're hoping to actually get things going for, of course, Season 8 right around next year for sure. So yeah. And of course, let's not forget to mention, we'll also do some stuff for 2024 and beyond, like of course Season 9, and of course pretty much our milestone season, Season 10 for sure, and And let's not forget to mention, once the show officially hits 10 years for sure, I may actually do something special revolving around the show's 10th anniversary for sure. So yeah, got some big plans for, of course, that Sega show, hands down, but I'm really excited to see how will go down for, of course, that one for sure, but needless to say, I'm really excited for that. Alright, so now that I've got WTPU out of the way, I think I might as well go ahead and jump right into, of course, my other show that almost does have a similar relation to WTPU, and that being my cosplay show, CGS, aka Cosplayer's Guide to Success. So yeah, first of all, I think let me say right now, again, thank you all so much for tuning into, of course, the 3 episodes I've got pretty much Hauga for sure for this year for sure. And that being, of course, pretty much my Seiya Kanye cosplay from Amaki Brilliant Park, and my 2 Genshin Impact cosplays that I've done for sure. Those being Amber and, of course, Barbara as a ballerina. To which, yeah, for the last 2 that I actually mentioned, before you guys ask, yes, I am going to be wearing them for RetroGameCon. That's coming up next month, so I'm really excited for all that. So yeah, thank you all so much for, of course, tuning into, of course, those 3 episodes we're about now. And yeah, thankfully, I think in terms of what'll come next for, of course, that Sega show, again, it's actually pretty much what you would normally expect. On top of course, getting some brand new cosplays that I've currently got in the works about now, you are definitely going to see a brand new episode of course, that Sega show for sure. So yeah, I know for sure with a whole lot of time and money I spend working on these cosplays for sure, I think I know for sure it will definitely take a while for me to, of course, get out an episode of course, that Sega show for sure, but yeah, I'm really excited for playing more episodes about now, and thankfully, I do have 3 new cosplays that I already got in the works for sure, which is, of course, 2 more versions of Barbara that I've already got working on right now. Those being my take on pretty much her concert outfit from last year, and of course her Christmas outfit for sure. And I'm actually diving back into, of course, my gender bend Ruby Rose cosplay, and actually doing my take on, of course, her Beacon Dance outfit from an episode of Volume 2 of Ruby for sure. So yeah, currently as of right now, I think I've already got almost the majority already paid for hands down, and they'll soon be in my hands very soon. So yeah, I'm really excited to finally get those going for sure, and I'm expecting to actually have them done by the end of this year, and if not, then maybe some point around next year for sure. But hey, needless to say, whatever I try to get out but now, I am still hoping to, of course, pretty much get those out for sure, and show all of you on what I've actually got in terms of what new cosplays I've actually got. So yeah, I'm really excited for, of course, all those hands down, and yeah, like I said, I guess if anything, pretty much from what I can gather for, of course, the 3 episodes I've got out this year so far, I'm actually really liking what I'm seeing so far, and I'm hoping that momentum will continue for sure for playing more episodes that I've got lined up, because yeah, for the fact that it has been just about a year since after I first premiered that show after 5 years of development hell, I'm really excited to see on what other direction I'm going to go for, of course, for the future of that said show. So yeah, on top of brand new cosplays that I got lined up right now, you're still going to see plenty more episodes of this show for sure, because yeah, you all want to see me in some really awesome cosplays for sure. Well, you're definitely going to get exactly that. So yeah, needless to say, I'm really excited to do more episodes of A Cosplayer's Guide to Success coming up very soon, because yeah, it's really going to be well worth it, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here. So yeah. Alright, so now that I've actually got that out of the way, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about pretty much the next thing that I want to talk about for, of course, this channel over here by now, and that being, of course, probably the one thing that I did mention earlier in this video that I might as well go ahead and mention right about now, and that being, of course, Thomas Narration Redubs a la mode. So yeah, I guess for starters right about now, I'm actually saying I am really thrilled on how well Season 2 is actually faring up about how compared to Season 1 about now, because, yeah, needless to say, there are a whole lot of course, pretty much a whole lot of episodes that I've already got out for sure compared to the 18 episodes that I've already released last year for sure. So yeah, and for those who actually did watch the good amount of episodes to Season 2 of Thomas Narration Redubs a la mode, first of all, let me say thank you so much. So yeah, and I guess in terms of what comes next for, of course, the how one for sure, yeah, we've already got some big plans for about now. I think for starters, I think about now we're already in the works to actually work on Season 3 of course, that Sega show, because yeah, we've got a whole lot to actually work on for sure, and we're actually gonna be doing some episodes revolving around the classic Thomas series for one. So yeah, it's about time that we actually get ourselves right into that for sure. And I'm really excited for all of the hands down. So yeah, currently as of right now, we've got a good number of episodes lined up for Season 3 for sure. And currently, as of right now, we're already doing some prepping work, hands down, to actually finally get it going, and we're hoping to start production on it some point around within the next few weeks or so, depending on how busy I'm going to be for sure. And yeah, like I said, we are hoping to actually have it out some point around next year for sure, once we actually do get it out for sure. So yeah. And I know it's saying a whole lot compared to the massive amount of time I had to get out Season 2 for sure, but yeah, needless to say, I'm really excited to see what Season 3 will have in store for all of us, and see what other direction we're gonna go. So yeah, and thankfully it's from all of your support, hands down, that of course my Thomas Redubs series is now occupying pretty much my second channel, where Thomas's adventures with Sam the ThomasFan1 and Ackley TAC4427 originally reigned supreme for sure. So yeah, and let's not forget to mention, yeah, even I think right around back in July, hands down, we did have some massive issues for sure. Like, of course, our pretty much our episode Twin Trouble pretty much was, of course, taken down by Moonbug Mattel due to pretty much, yeah, and actually gave us a copyright strike on, of course, our second channel. But thankfully, that is currently resolved for sure, and the Twin Trouble redub is back online for sure, just to finally get that out of the way for sure. So we're hoping that nothing like this will ever happen again for sure, and we'll actually continue on pushing out these redubs for sure to keep things afloat, hands down. So yeah. Needless to say, I'm really excited to see, of course, what will go down next for, of course, that Sega show. And yeah, like I said, we currently are in the works to get Season 3 out some point around next year. And once we actually get that done, we're actually shooting to also work on a possible fourth season for next year, or not just next year, but in 2024 for sure. But again, we'll leave that for the future to decide on that one. But needless to say, I'm really excited to see on what will go down for, of course, that one. But I guess until then, right about now, currently, as of right now, there is going to be a brand new episode that's going to be coming out tomorrow, and that'll be of course on the episode Salty Secret for sure. So yeah. Needless to say, if you are subscribed to, of course, my second channel, you'll definitely be on the lookout for that. But for those who don't, please go to my second channel and definitely watch all the other episodes of course, my Thomas Redubs series if you can for sure. And once you actually get those done, definitely go watch the Salty Secret episode once it finally comes out tomorrow. So yeah, really stoked up for that, and I'm really excited to see how well go down for that, hands down. So yeah, I'm really excited to see on what new redubs we're gonna do for, of course, that Sega show, hands down, because yeah, I really enjoyed working on it, hands down, and yeah, it's gonna be well worth it in the end. Alright, so now that I've actually got that out of the way, oh yeah, I think I should mention right but now, before we'll finish some things off with, of course, a few other things I should mention. I think I might as well pretty much announce a brand new show that I wanted to do for quite some time now, right about now, and thankfully I found the right title and actually find the right time to actually do so. So yeah, I think for starters, I think you've actually seen me tackle upon my Tommy and Trackmaster Thomas trains with, of course, Thomas and Friends Island of Sodor Adventures, and you've seen me and Sam the Thomas Fan 1 being in the actual Thomas TV show with Thomas's Adventures with Sam the Thomas Fan 1 and Ackley TAC4427, and you've actually seen me doing redubs of course, the actual episodes of the Thomas TV show. So I guess the only question remains, what could possibly be next? Well, how about something revolving around my Bachman and Hornby Thomas trains that I currently have right about now? So yeah, I guess quite frankly, I think this is actually the new show that I've actually decided that I wanted to do, and thankfully I found the right title for sure, and I've actually decided to call the new show that I'm about to announce right about now, that being of course Thomas HO00 Railway. So yeah, and I guess based on when I actually mentioned that title, yes, it actually is gonna revolve around my Bachman Hornby Thomas trains for sure. So yeah, and I guess if anything, for quite some time now, I know I've actually done several videos on my channel revolving around my Bachman Hornby Thomas trains for quite some time now, but I've never actually done an actual show revolving around all those entirely for sure. So, and I know I've always wanted to do one for quite a long time now, ever since I've actually started making videos on, of course, my on YouTube, probably since 2008 for sure. So but thankfully, I think I know for sure that I say this is actually going to be really well worth it about now, and I guess since I actually mentioned that, I've actually decided to take on a little note, of course, on what Delmar is currently doing with, of course, one Thomas series he's getting out for quite a long time now, and that being, of course, Thomas Meeple Railway. So yeah, needless to say, I think pretty much of anything, since it is going to revolve around my Bachman and Hornby Thomas trains for sure, I am actually shooting to, of course, pretty much take up on several notes on what Delmar did with, of course, his Thomas Meeple Railway series that he's currently doing about now. So yeah, that's pretty much what I kind of figure I would do for, of course, when I actually get going about now. And needless to say, I'm really excited once I actually do get going entirely. So, and I guess I'll have pretty much, if anything, once I actually do get out, will of course be the main primary series for, of course, this channel, or would you do it on the side entirely? Well, that's hard to say about how, but I think that would depend on, of course, when I'll actually get that show out, and if it actually turned out to do very well once it actually does officially come out for sure. So yeah, hopefully I think maybe I think we might do something once it actually does come around for sure. But again, I'm just only currently in the works to actually get it out for sure now that I'm officially announcing it for sure. So again, we'll leave that for the future to decide on that. But needless to say, I'm long overdue to actually do a Bachman Horby Thomas series on YouTube for myself. But I guess I kind of figure maybe now's the good time to actually do that for sure. And don't worry, I think plenty of the people I've actually worked with and have a voice in my videos for quite a long time, they will, of course, be in this new Bachman and Horby Thomas series that I'm currently working on for sure. So yeah, don't panic. I'm just only saying that right now. So, but yeah, needless to say, currently, as of right now, I am shooting to actually start work on, of course, the first 12 episodes of course, that Sega show, and hopefully, I think once I actually get those done, I am actually shooting to have it out maybe some point around next year, once they are officially out for sure. So again, we're gonna leave that for the future to decide on that one, but yeah, needless to say, I'm really excited for, of course, this new show of mine that I'm about to work on for sure. So yeah, really excited for that. All right, so now that I've actually got that out of the way, now we could go ahead and talk about, of course, plenty of other stuff that I need to get out for the remainder of this video, and yeah, and of course, one of the things that I've actually stated in my last update video that I'm currently mentioning right now, and yeah, that I've officially decided to get out right now, and that being, of course, my Patreon. So yeah, if you know me from, of course, the previous update video that I've actually done, I did actually hint that I'm actually currently in the process to actually revamp my Patreon entirely, and well, thankfully, I did manage to do exactly that entirely. So yeah, from what I'm actually seeing hands down, yeah, I think I've got everything revolving around my Patreon fully revamped entirely. Like, of course, I did some massive adjustments to, of course, the description and, of course, plenty of other stuff. And I've actually listed some new rewards that I've actually got lined up that I'm hoping to actually pretty much get out to all of you guys once the time comes entirely. So, but yeah, I guess if anything, those are the massive changes that I've actually made to, of course, my Patreon page. Now that I've officially got all those taken care of Ramba now, and I'm currently looking at it as we speak Ramba now, and so far I am really liking what I'm seeing Ramba now, and thankfully, in terms of the new rewards hands down, I think if anything, you're still gonna get the plenty of normal stuff for sure. Like, of course, pretty much you're not only gonna get sneak peeks to, of course, my upcoming videos coming up later on, but also take up on what I'm currently doing, of course, my social media, and also giving out updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos. In addition to all that. Yeah, as well as, of course, be credited at the end of my videos for sure, and even get a shout out to me, and of course, at the end, on top of being credited, but you'll also, of course, pretty much get some additional rewards that I've already got slated about now. Like, of course, I'll be getting out a newsletter that I'll put out every single month. Give you guys some exclusive behind-the-scenes access to what videos that I've got coming up very, very soon, in terms of pretty much just some nice pictures for you to look at, just as a little something before we'll actually get it out, and let's not forget to mention, you'll also be getting some autographs from me, with, of course, from a print of course, your choosing for sure, and even check up with me for about 30 minutes to an hour on Discord, which, by the way, it would actually involve around my Discord server for sure, and you'll still also get pretty much requesting an idea for a video project that you want me to do hands down, but within reason, depending on what I think will be good enough for sure. So, But I know for sure, on top of course, the massive changes to the rewards and stuff, the one massive changes that had, pretty much according to the description, is that the one key factor is, of course, to all that is, of course, you will be charged up front once you actually decide on which reward you will actually give hands down, and I guess, in terms of the rewards that I did mention earlier, pretty much, like I said, you are definitely gonna get them for sure, but those won't happen until right around the start of the following month, once you officially start up entirely. Like, for example, if you actually, as a good example, if you start today, the pretty much the 5th of September, yeah, I think pretty much you pretty much will get the rewards entirely right around pretty much on the day for sure, or should I man, I can't speak today. Or I should say that if you start on the 5th of pretty much September, which is today, then you will be charged on that day, and for the content release for, of course, this month entirely, and of course, it will be processed again right around the 1st of October as another good example, and like I said, for the rewards, those will be sent over to you the following month after you pretty much pick out whatever tier you want for, of course, this month for sure. So yeah, I guess it's one massive change that I should mention right now. But in addition to all that, for some of the later rewards, you'll also get pretty much some really nice exclusive merchandise for sure. Like, of course, a nice T-shirt, or of course the loyalty program that I also have slated up. Like, of course, not just a T-shirt, but also a sticker, a mug, and of course a hoodie for sure. All of which fulfilled by Patreon themselves. So yeah, those are the massive changes that I've actually made to Patreon for sure, and I do hope they actually are actually quite useful for sure, and can actually work entirely. So yeah, and I guess if anything, if it actually does do well, what will be next once I actually do pretty much if my Patreon does actually do well, and what sort of future plans entirely. Well, I think I do have quite a whole lot for sure. Like, of course, pretty much if my Patreon actually did turn out successful, I'm hoping to actually branch out and actually do other stuff, pretty much in addition to, of course, all that. Like, of course, I'm hoping to, of course, open up a link to, of course, a paypal.me link that I've always wanted to do, and I do have plans to actually launch my own official Ko-fi page, and let's not forget to mention, even do some, yeah, pretty much start accepting donations on, of course, my Twitch page, and yeah. And let's not forget to mention, I'm hoping to actually open up a merch store for sure on sites such as Spreadshirt, Teespring, TeePublic, and that's just to name a few right about now. So yeah, those are currently in the works right about now. If my Patreon actually did turn out successful, now that I've actually revamped it for sure, so yeah. But we'll leave that for the future to decide on that. But for now, I say my Patreon page is the best way to go until I get those officially going, if it turned out successful. And let's not forget to mention my wish list on both Amazon and Right Stuff Anime, in addition to all the hang. If you want to, continue on supporting me, hands down. So again, we're going to leave that for the future to decide on, of course, that from about now. But yeah, needless to say, I'm really excited for, of course, all that hands down, and it's actually going to be really, really well worth it in the end about now. So yeah, really thrilled that I finally revamped my Patreon, and I'm really excited to see on how will it do compared to when I first launched it for sure. And before you guys ask, yes, I will do a new promo video for my Patreon page right around next year for sure. So yeah, I'm really excited for, of course, all that hands down, and it's really gonna be well worth it. Alright, so now that I've actually got that out of the way, I guess the only question remains, pretty much, if anything, what comes next right around after all those? Well, it's actually quite interesting right about now, because, yeah, I think to wrap things up right about now, I think it's quite fitting that I would go ahead and talk about some of the miscellaneous video projects that I've got lined up entirely. So yeah, I guess if anything, I know it for sure that I couldn't keep myself fully amidst, of course, putting out shows and stuff on my channels for sure. I do want to mix it up a bit and actually do miscellaneous videos for sure. So yeah, currently as of right now, I've got plenty that I want to get out for sure. Like, of course, two of the ones that I'm currently playing out right but now that I'm hoping to start working on very, very soon. That being, of course, on pretty much my retrospective that I did on all the shows and musicals that I've done during my high school years, to which, by the way, that is still happening, and I am hoping to get it all out for all of you guys who actually witness, and I am actually playing, yeah, in addition to all that, I am shooting to do a re-review on the 2021 film adaptation of Dear Evan Hansen that I've already got planned entirely. Now that pretty much the show as of right now is yeah, the Broadway production is currently set to close, which I am sad to hear. But yeah, I'm really excited to do a re-review, of course, the movie for sure, just to see if my opinion on that has actually changed for sure. And yeah, that's just to name me a few, of course, plenty of other video projects for sure, because yeah, I do want to keep it going with, of course, what other ones that I want to do just to help spice things up a bit entirely for sure. So, but yeah, needless to say, I'm really excited to see on what I've got lined up entirely for, of course, what other video projects that I currently got in the works by now, because, yeah, I've got a lot of, plenty of ideas that I currently got going on for sure, and I'm still determined to, of course, get it all out for all of you guys to actually witness for sure, just to pretty much get whatever videos I want to get out entirely, and that's just to name me a few about now. So, but yeah, needless to say, those are currently the miscellaneous projects I got coming up very soon that I'm really excited to work on hands down. So yeah, if there's ever more that I want to do, I'll be sure to let you guys know on that. But for now, those are the only two that I actually can mention about now. So yeah, needless to say, I'm really excited for all those. And so yeah, I guess with all that said and done, that pretty much wraps up everything that I should mention for my update video right about now. So yeah, I guess needless to say, thank you all so much for tuning in to, of course, this video as normal, and thank you all so much for watching as normal. So yeah, I guess as always, if you have any constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future, then by all means, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. And of course, if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future, then by all means, go ahead and send me an email to this email address, backley95@hotmail.com. And if you want to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos in the near future, as well as, of course, plenty of other stuff that I got in between all of that, then go ahead and follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites I have provided. All the links to them are down in the description box below. And if anything, if you want to show your support for me and see some sneak peeks to videos that I got coming up in the near future, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget, then go ahead and support me on Patreon at patreon.com/AckleyTACTV. And if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of on my channel, if you want to see more videos like this coming up in the near future, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest update video right about now, because yeah, quite a long time since I've actually done one for sure. Pretty much since the one that I did back in February entirely, but hey, I hope all of you guys really understand where I'm going for hands down, and seeing what stuff I got coming up very, very soon. So yeah, I know I am hands down, and it's really gonna be well worth it. So yeah, like I said, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope all of you guys enjoyed today's video. And like I said, if you see me at RetroGameCon, that's coming up right around next month, then by all means, feel free to come on up to me and say hi. I would really appreciate that, hands down. So yeah, I guess until then, I hope all of you guys enjoy a really nice Labor Day right about now. And now, if you excuse me, yeah, I think given to the time right about now, I think I might as well go ahead and have some lunch right about now. So yeah, I guess until my next video, I'll definitely see you guys well in the next video. So yeah, take care.